Okay, so I'm 100% that I've found the most ridiculously overpowered weapon in Modern Warfare 2. I know that a lot of creators throw the term overpowered around, but I'm seriously not joking here. This weapon is on another level and almost reaching the point of it being unfair to use, and I think this is going to get a massive nerf in the near future, so now is the time to use it whilst you can. Today we're going to be focusing on the Kastov 7.62 assault rifle and the best attachments to stick on this weapon to make it absolutely unstoppable. I'm also going to show you guys all of my findings and testings to show you why this gun is so ridiculously overpowered compared to the other assault rifles in the game, and you can see for yourself why this is a go-to to use right now. But leave a like on the video if you do go ahead and enjoy and learn something new. Subscribe to the channel if you are brand new as well, and let's dive straight in. The Kastov 7.56 is a weapon which sits within the family of the AK-47, 74U, etc., packing around 30 rounds in the base magazine with 145 rounds in reserve. The recoil pattern on this weapon, to be honest, is pretty difficult to control at times without any attachments on, with it almost instantly veering off to the right hand side in a vertical fashion, resulting in handling at those 30+ meter ranges without mounting to become really difficult. However, as you'd expect, those 10 to 20 meter ranges are a 3-bullet kill maximum literally all times, with 30+ meters being a 4-shot kill every single time. Now do you see why this gun is so broken? For example, let's compare this to the M4 in the game at the moment, an all-rounded assault rifle which anyone can pick up and do pretty well with at pretty much any ranges. Now, the M4 is a 4-bullet kill from the head, chest and below at a 10 to 20 meter mark, with the 30+ meter mark being up to 6 bullets to get that kill. The Kastov absolutely obliterates the competition in the assault rifle category, meaning that this gun will destroy anyone and anything in their way, no matter what weapon you're using. In games, you will most likely always win your gunfights if accurate, because it will take you one less bullet to kill the enemy than it will take them to kill you. So now you can see why it's getting a little bit unfair. I did a bit of further testing using the TAC-56 as well, another assault rifle which personally I think is a really solid choice and one of my favourite assault rifles to use in the game. Holy shit though. The Kastov is just actually really OP. The TAC-56 isn't a bad weapon at all, and it was only pulling around 4 shots to the head and the body at the 10 to 20 meter mark to kill, with 5 to the head and the body at a 30+ meter mark. The Kastov right now is probably quite unfair compared to the assault rifles in the category. However, I didn't just stop there though. I thought that potentially this gun would maybe match the LMGs. Maybe the LMGs would be this powerful, and if you're using LMG, then potentially it might be able to match the Kastov. So I put the Cinder Icarus on and went into the firing range and did the same tests. And this blew my mind as well. From a 10 meter range, the Icarus did a 4-shot kill to the mannequin, but from a 20 to a 30 and plus, it was 5 shots. The Kastov is just that good. I don't know what else to say. It's just a really good weapon, and it's probably getting to the point where it's quite unfair at the moment. I would massively suggest to anyone watching this video to give this gun a go if you're looking for that next weapon to get gold before the first weapons update comes, I presume around Season 1, so November the 16th. But I have a class set up to make this weapon even better than what you've seen and handle better and just make it better all round when rushing and sitting back slightly, even at stages averaging around an 80% accuracy on all 3 mannequins in the firing range. So let's dive straight into the class setup. Just know the weapon tuning still isn't back in the game just yet after it was removed due to a big bug, so it will be skipped in this video. With the Kastov being so overpowered, you don't really want to sacrifice any of that damage range. That's why I wouldn't personally bother with a suppressor. A lot of people will say add it on, and even in the background gameplay you will see I was using a suppressor, but after doing a little bit more testing, you lose 10 meters off a 3-shot kill, and for me it just isn't really worth doing that. That could be the decider between you getting a streak or an enemy on an objective, so I would leave it off and use that additional point elsewhere. Although it isn't really too bad using a suppressor, as you've seen I just was doing bits in these games with the suppressor, but if you want to make it even more powerful, don't put one on. The first attachment will be the CAS 7 406mm barrel. It's a short barrel which aims at reducing recoil and hipfire control whilst posing an increase in bullet velocity. The next is the demo IMP44 grip. This is just my go-to for all guns at the moment, and it's just the best for handling recoil at a fairly low level. I would also strongly suggest to use the 7.62 hollow point rounds. Every time you shoot an enemy with this on, they will be slowed down and their movement will be much slower, also impairing their sprint speed and basically disabling it for a short period of time after they've been shot. It's really good, and you notice it, especially when shooting them and you need to reload. It slows them down from completely bum rushing you, so this is a good option. I would personally replace the muzzle category with the Ivanov ST70 grip. Also, reducing flinch is a really nice added bonus, and I think this is a really useful weapon to not have as much flinch as possible on, so that's a good option to replace that muzzle for. With finally finishing off with the Cronen Mini Red Dot. This thing is just an absolute beast, my favourite optic in the game, and with the iron sights being a little bit met on the Kastov, I would massively recommend the Cronen Mini Dot. But that is all for today, guys. That's the most unfair class in Modern Warfare 2 right now, and that is the AK-47. I would definitely just recommend using this gun, guys. Just get it gold, use it as much as possible, and try and get all the attachments for Warzone, because if this is still the same come Warzone 2, this will be the most broken setup in Warzone 2, I can almost guarantee that. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you have. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below if you've enjoyed the more analytical view at the weapons and the more in-depth look at how they work. If you do, I'll love to do more, so just let me know down below. But without further ado, everyone, we'll see you all in the next one.